Nice.
And booyah,
nice.
check.
Gal's a bit of Swedish.
Boom.
Check. Okay, we're just going to have the intro song there.
Yeah, boom, we're on, I reckon.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh, no, wait, the intro song should go over. It's probably still going.
Oh, it's probably still going now.
Alright, yeah, what's up? What's happening, baby boy?
Oh, what's cranking? This is very weird because I do another podcast here, everyone. The Drink Water Podcast.
The Drink Water Podcast,
Yes.
that's right. But not today, you're back with
Not today.
the South Coast poster child, Jackson Grant.
Woo! And this is Terry Crews of Sydney,
And,
aka the Steamroller.
Doing something a little bit different today. Thank
Doing
you.
something a little bit
Thank you for
different.
your hospitality.
Yeah, thank you. You're doing something a little bit different. Jackson's being straight today, everyone.
Damn, it's different without the sound
It
effects.
is really different. Without the sound effects and also the headphones as well. There's something kind of less
true.
personable having the headphones on. This is literally just like a conversation now, which is kind of creepy. The headphones makes it feel like you're in a whole thing.
We got to forget about
I don't know what you got to forget about.
Yeah, but it is different because we're not
Yeah.
filming at mine today
Yes.
because the electricity went out in my house.
Dang.
So the lights were out for like 2 weeks and they didn't send an electrician out the whole time. We kept ringing them.
Mm.
And now the goddamn power is out. Like none of the power points working. I had to go to McDonald's last night to charge up my stuff.
Goodness.
For work.
Goodness. How long were you at McDonald's?
I went to the airport.
And they were like, "Oh, Jackson, you're back again. You're here every night because you get the booth right next to the playground."
And also, this isn't McDonald's. This is a gay strip club. No, but I had to, like I was out, I was charging my iPad, my phone, and my laptop.
Dang.
But I went to the airport one, so I thought I'd like blend in.
Right.
But we also,
I don't know why you wouldn't be blending in at the St. Peter's one because you thought you blend in too much because you look like all the other There we go.
No, because you
I
have
wish we had the thing. That would be a laugh reaction, by the way. That'd be a laugh reaction.
well, I wanted to, you know how people at the airport are always on the move?
And the people in the airport be like,
Yeah.
what do you
Yeah.
mean? Oh, on the move, right?
Like they're about to catch a plane, so they're charging up their shit, or they've just landed. They've got like 2 hours before
Yeah.
their friend comes picks them up. So they're charging their shit at McDonald's. I'm there at like 10:30 at night.
So you're not
I'm
looking
in-
awkward.
I'm in
which
the-
is the thing.
Well, that was my plan, but I'm
Yeah.
in the corner booth,
Dang.
using all the power sockets in this one thing. And I recorded a film clip yesterday with my band Earhart. Shout outs.
Oh, we're doing a lot of shout outs today.
Yeah,
That's good.
so I was wearing eyeliner.
Who was it by? I think it was by Maybelline.
What was?
I don't know. There's something funny about doing some sort of a plug for everything.
Alright.
There we go.
Yeah, but I'm in there in the corner with all these devices set up. I'm tired as, so I've got bags under my eyes. I'm wearing like slides, odd socks, weird pair of because it was washing day yesterday as well.
Oh, and you can't wash clothes.
So I had all the weirdest clothes on.
Yeah.
Slides, odd socks, a million
And it's
appliances
like, and
plugged in
the
around me.
McDonald's people are like, "Oh, Jackson, you're not dressing any different. You're wearing your girlfriend's lingerie again,"
Yeah.
which is how you usually dress when you come here.
I'm like, do you have any other power sockets? And they're like, oh, isn't this enough? And I'm like, no, I need another 2 for my vibrator. So I just look cooked sitting there.
Yeah, you're looking great. Do you think you looked like an actual homeless person?
Not a homeless person, but like I was like a government informant or whatever.
Ah,
What do you call them?
What would that be?
Like what's that dude? That's what I felt like. I felt like, and because I was paranoid, I was like looking at people, seeing if they were looking at me.
Yeah.
So I'm wearing eyeliner and I look fucked. A million appliances around me, just kind of like with my laptop. And what was I doing on my laptop? I think I was like looking at like a graphic or something like that.
Of a child.
Yeah.
In fact, he was looking at
Yeah, and I was paranoid because I was looking at child porn.
Like Jackson, again, you're gonna have to cut this out. You've been here last week when you had power.
Yeah.
We know you come here because the company said they're gonna shut off your Wi-Fi if you keep looking at it.
I was thinking that would be like the funny, like it's like almost like a Seinfeld sketch, story or something.
Yeah.
Like Kramer ends up using electricity somewhere else.
Yeah.
So because his power's out, and then he realizes he doesn't have to pay for power at his place.
Oh.
So he just keeps going back there.
Yeah. Because that's true.
I'm not doing anything wrong.
yeah. And it's an awkward place to be. Because like, I shower
Yeah.
downstairs in the gym all the time.
Yeah, the gym
I live below a gym, and I shower there after my workouts, even though I have a shower at home.
But there's something so nice about finishing up,
Mm.
not wanking in your own shower.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no one trying to hit on me in my shower. Yeah. Does the prospect of maybe like someone hitting on you, does it do anything for you?
I go late at night, so there's no one there.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a bummer.
That's that's what they say when Jackson goes there. There you go, folks.
There
Man.
Yeah. Yeah, I wonder what that is. So you do it on purpose because you like it better.
I do it because there's a feeling of I can have like a crazy long shower, number one, without feeling kind of. Actually, I don't even really worry about paying for water.
How long
here.
are you spending in the shower?
15 minutes.
What are you doing that whole time?
I'm enjoying the vibrations of the hot
Butt
water. Of the
Yeah,
water.
really?
Yeah, going against my.
Do you ever get nasty in the shower?
Ever get nasty?
Not at the gym one, but just in general.
Yeah, I definitely. Yeah.
Have you ever done it at the gym?
Of course not. Of course not.
We're not even doing a podcast, man.
Yeah, no, we're not even on. We're just having a conversation here. There's no headphones on.
It's
It's weird because like we have to get personal. Usually we get personal with the guest, and it's kind of nice.
yeah, I know.
But
Yeah.
you don't have
But
to
now-
kind of face any consequences.
Well, now you know how
Yeah.
I feel. Like, I'm in your house.
Yeah, you're in my
And
house.
you can't get rid of me. I mean,
It's-
literally
yeah.
the first thing I did when I got here was plug my iPad in.
Yeah, literally.
Have you ever got nasty in the gym shower?
Anyway, no, I haven't.
You must have. I know you're winking. I know you're being silly
I
about it.
haven't.
Okay.
Okay, I haven't.
Was it something about the workout?
I think what it is as well, when I shower, I get a bit, not even with the nasty business, I get nasty in general, kind of moving around. So there's water going everywhere. After I have a shower, I have to have like 2 of the bath mats there because I'm getting nasty with the water all over the place. And then I got my towel and there's just kind of like, there's water all over the sink. There's water everywhere. When I'm at the gym,
Yeah.
it's their problem. Usually there's water everywhere because we have like...
We're not talking
cubicles.
about water. We're not talking about
We're
water.
not talking about water. We're talking about.
I literally, like, any time, I can't have a shower without getting nasty. I literally can't. It's bad. Like, if I'm ever
Yeah.
walking down the street and it starts raining, I get a semi.
if you're at a baby shower.
Yeah.
That's the funny joke. We're comedians. If you're at a baby shower, you just start rubbing one out, and you're like, "Sorry, it's the word shower." But
Why- so it's just convenient.
Yeah, convenient. What else? It's kind of like that's over and done with. Because usually after the gym, I have to go home and I like make some food, and then I'm like smelling. I'm eating food kind of at my table. It feels kind of bad, and then I've got to have a shower. And usually there's that
True.
whole idea of like, oh, I've got to have a shower and procrastinating the shower. That's a big thing. Like after you've eaten, you usually like when I'm eating by myself, I'm watching YouTube. I finish eating and I'm like, okay, now I have to take a shower. Then the
True.
procrastination starts kicking in.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, I will have a shower after this YouTube video. All of that. And then suddenly I have like this, could be 50-minute period of trying to avoid having a shower.
Alright, yeah.
Whereas I have my shower at the gym, I come home, I eat, and I'm like, okay, well, I've already had a shower, so what's the next thing? I may as well brush my teeth and go to bed, or brush my teeth and go on to something productive.
Yeah. I feel you. If I go to the gym in the morning before work,
Yeah.
and you have to have a shower beforehand,
Yeah.
that's crazy. Like the gym that I go to has maybe like 3 showers in
Yeah.
there, and if they're clogged up, then you just have to go to work stanky.
Have you done a stanky work day?
Yeah,
Stanky work day, that's nasty.
because I'm always cutting it so fine as
Yeah.
well. Because it's like I've got to work out for X amount of time, otherwise it's just not worth it.
Yeah, of course. Oh, not necessarily. I'd say 30 minutes.
Yeah, but I'm trying to
30
get in
minutes.
there. I'm trying to like get to a nice place.
Yeah.
Because the worst part is you need like the tiredness to fade and then your body to feel good.
Right.
and like if I'm right on that precipice, and I'll just like push it. Yeah, the gym shower is funny. Where else can you kind of shower?
You can shower. What have you got? You got the beach shower. That's a nice one. I know a lot of homeless people like to do that beach shower, or hipsters do it as like a sign of, hey, I'm living off the land. It's a real sign of like, I have cold showers at the beach.
Is this actually in the the cold showers, not even in the bathrooms?
Yeah, not even in the bathrooms. I think the what is it, the surfer bum.
Yeah,
because,
right.
there's something about it they call Jackson that when he goes to Manly. It doesn't even make sense. It doesn't even make sense. But yeah, the surfer bum's very big on, our feet just touched. Oh, hey, hello.
So, what about... Because you were swimming.
Yes.
There would have been a lot of open showers?
A lot of open showers. And that's probably where I found my love, not even for getting nasty in a shower, but actually just enjoying the sensation.
Yeah.
Because you have a long shower, and it kind of represents washing the paint off. It represents... It's kind of like just a real intimate time. We can just kind of enjoy, just kick back. Yeah. Also, it's very nice to do in like a gym shower, because it's a little bit better than my shower at home as well. So the water pressure's really nice. You've got a nice little big space, cubicle to yourself.
Are you afraid of like tin hair or something?
I wear shoes. Yeah, I got my shower.
Black guy porn.
Yeah. Someone's like, okay, hey buddy, stop being a stereotype. And
dang, yeah, I gotta do that.
And Jackson is in the shower with with his son. That doesn't make sense.
I think we spoke about it a couple of weeks ago. I've literally never really seen anyone's penis full on, except for my girlfriend's. No, I've never seen like.
It's nice.
Except for my friends the other day.
Oh yeah.
But I feel like everyone.
Is that something you want to get into?
No, we spoke about it.
Yeah, we did speak. But we could. It's a fun little rundown.
Well, you want to recap?
I don't know. We could do a little bit of a recap. Plug in some kind of like old jokes that I may have done in the conversation. It's weird getting intimate. It's weird kind of like putting your real stuff out there.
No, we've already spoken about this on podcast.
No, we haven't.
Yeah, we have, haven't we?
No.
Alright, so...
We talked about it on the phone. By the way, yeah, for the listeners, we have like really in-depth conversations, usually on a Monday, for like 2 hours.
True.
Yeah, True. Like pretty consistently. And they're probably in ways funnier than this, than the podcast ever is.
Yeah.
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 And I know you told me that story during one of those conversations.
Yeah, so it was my birthday, and me and my friend Harry and Karim, we all walked out at the same time. Karim was going home, Harry and I were walking up from the pub to a vape store.
Yeah.
And as we got up the road, there was like a pillar, and I walked up to the door, saw the vape store was closed. Harry had like disappeared, and I walked around the corner of this pillar.
Yeah.
And Harry was peeing in front of the pillar, and I saw his penis.
Yeah, penis down.
Front on.
Yeah, full frontal.
Full frontal.
You watch a full frontal scene. You had a full frontal scene.
Yeah, that's crazy. And it's just like, it made me angry. That's what it does. There's like animal penises or animal sexuality.
Yeah, I don't like animal genitalia.
No, my cat's got like a little stuffed toy that it hums.
Dang, yeah, that's disgusting.
It's crazy though.
Disgusting.
Like Joe, my housemate, said he walked in one time.
Yeah.
And saw the cat with one hand on this little stuffed animal's head, like bending it back and rooting it doggy style. I heard my neighbours have sex last night.
You did?
Yeah, which is nice because they're like mid-30s.
Oh, they're hot?
No.
Why is it nice? They're getting some. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
It's like hope for like a marriage.
I've heard them have mad domestic fights in there.
Dang, there's a lot to unpack here.
And I haven't called the cops because it's not my place and it's no one's place. So. Well, let me just say, they haven't called the cops on me. They haven't called the cops on me. It's only
If you hear something late at night, some type of trouble, some type of fight, just don't ask me what it was.
No, they'll just like yell at each other and whatever. And then earlier that day, I saw them walking, and they looked at each other really lovingly, and the girl like grabbed the guy's hand.
Yeah.
And they held hands, and I was like, oh, that's beautiful.
Dang.
And then got back from McDonald's. McDonald's last night.
Okay, no, this is a new thing you're trying to start.
Yeah.
You did that earlier on the phone. No one does that.
I got back.
And you said it, and I was like, is this a thing? Do people say McDonald's?
No. It was a joke I had in my set, remember? Whatever. But,
Okay.
yeah, so...
Okay, you saw them holding hands. They've
then
had
later-
domestics in the past.
Got back from McDonald's, and I was in bed with my girlfriend last night,
Mm.
and then heard them going at it.
They're going to Pound Town.
Yeah.
Yeah. How's it sounding? Like, positive? Is he got good Pound Town game? Good stroke game?
Yeah, she was like, hit me.
Really?
And usually it's the opposite. No. She was saying,
She was saying no.
Yeah, she
no,
was just...
Jackson, please, you
was
can't
just enjoying
I
it.
know, Jackson. I know you live next door. Please call the police. Stop standing idly by. You are just as responsible as he is for doing nothing.
More so, I was the one that...
He was the one that planned the
what would it be?
What would it
Panties?
be? The panties.
Or something?
Oh, what
Or
would
the,
be panties?
the size 11 Adidas.
Yeah, there
trainer.
we go. Yeah,
Yeah.
the size 11 Adidas trainer.
Yeah. So,
Mm.
which is crazy because I was like, oh, that's kind of nice.
Yeah.
Because I normally hate it. If I hear like a couple having sex in the next room, it makes me physically angry.
Your lady, is she hearing it as well?
Yeah, like she heard me like, or saw me like sticking my head up and kind of like look at her like, is that?
Yeah. Is that what I think that is?
Yeah, and she was like, yes, it is.
Dang. Did that get you excited at all?
No, not excited.
Not excited. Is it weird to start engaging in the act yourselves, and then you start competing with each other?
Oh, yeah.
That would be like just a little bit of friendly
Sarah
competition.
Marshall.
I haven't even watched that movie. Am I being happy?
You haven't seen that movie?
No, I'm just doing like really good comedic writing here, just off the top of the dome.
yeah, right.
Literally, I haven't seen the movie.
Really?
Yeah, I just thought that was a really
Dang.
funny idea that the couple hears and then they start getting into it. And is that what happens in the movie?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? This isn't a bit. I haven't seen it. They compete with each other.
Yeah. Like banging on the wall and...
Oh, that's
all
funny.
that
Yeah. Gosh, it's how
No,
writing
but
rooms
nothing
happen.
nothing about it. I was more like... One, I was more fascinated that I wasn't angry.
Right.
Is this like a defect? Should I be angry at this? Or do you think that's a natural human reaction?
You're probably not angry because there's two guys. Something about a woman enjoying herself.
Yeah.
Is that offensive? Is that offensive to kind of like you have a gay couple next door and you hear them getting at it? For the average person, the average heterosexual person, would that be offensive to hear two gay men getting it on?
I did have a friend, this chick that lived with two guys and they were like in a relationship and would hear them smash and it was
Yes.
so like violent because
Dang.
it's two big dudes
Yeah.
just like going crazy like that.
It's kind of it's such a foreign thought.
And then they broke up by having like a crazy fist fight.
Oh, kidding?
The house. Or like punching each other into bookshelves. Like shit was just
Dang.
smashed everywhere.
They're both beefy dudes.
Yeah.
Gosh.
And let's just say if I ever break up with my girlfriend, I think I know. But what was I saying? Yeah, so the first thing I noticed was I was like, oh, it's interesting that I'm not mad about this.
Yes.
And then the second thing was I was thinking about their proportions.
Oh, so you've seen
she's-
both of them physically.
Yeah, like she's a little bit more wide.
I
and
know her.
kinda
She's the
short.
artist who lives next door.
She's an
kind of
artist?
like hipstery. Yeah.
And then he's like quite tall. So I was just thinking about like the proportions of this and
Yeah.
everything. But there was something so removed about it. Maybe because I don't know these people. Like
Could
if
you
I,
distinguish like the positions? It's like, are they getting a doggy now? Oh, they're going reverse cowgirl. Oh, they're doing this.
well, that's what I was trying to work out. I was
Mm.
like, what is he doing to make her make that noise? No, I did find, I was like, this is interesting. Like,
What if he's really good, and then like your girlfriend's kind of like, oh,
I feel like they've been in a relationship forever. That
is
kind
that
of
what
vibe.
you started the sorts of excuses you were making? You start saying that to your girlfriends. Oh, no, they've probably been in a relationship forever. They've probably had years to how to practice stuff like this. We'll be getting
That's,
that's
yeah.
fine.
I was like, that's why they only do it once every year. They've probably been together for like 2 years. And she's like, that's how long we've been together. I'm like, yeah. I know. Yeah, but it's more so, I think... I don't know what it is. It just feels disgusting.
But it wasn't at this point.
No, I was kind of fine with it.
You're kind of fine with it.
I was just like, oh, good for them.
Yeah, and that wouldn't normally happen. I'm just going to turn this computer back on just in case. Oh, we're good. Okay, nice.
Yeah, something funny about that.
Not having an issue with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess if you actually wish the best for them, that seems to be the situation you're in, where you're kind of happy for them.
And I was like, it's so rude for you guys to do that while my girlfriend's going to visit at your house.
That's nice. That's nice.
Wait, but Jackson, you said she was next to you earlier in the store. Yeah, well, I only just thought of that joke.
That's good. That's very good.
But yeah, if it's my roommates or something.
Oh, have you heard roommates?
Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's just like...
Have you heard roommates? You have?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said it to another roommate. I was like, I hate hearing those two go at it.
Dang.
He was like, I don't know, I kind of like it.
Who? What, yours? What do you mean? You said to another?
Another one of my roommates.
Oh.
I was like, I hate hearing these other two go at it.
Yeah.
And he was like, I don't really mind it.
Really?
I'm like, you're that's creepy.
You only have another roommate.
No, at this house.
I've
lived in plenty of houses.
Okay. Right.
I said to my mum, I don't like hearing that.
They're just like, yeah, that's fine. At least they're not getting into a fist fight. Let your father do what he has to do. I don't even know. It's getting a little bit too personal there. It's a little bit too weird. But yeah, you've had times where it has offended you.
Yeah, it does in general.
It does in general.
Yeah.
It's not a jealousy thing, is it?
Why aren't I having
Why aren't I with him?
I don't know. Maybe it's like... Because I was thinking... Because I've mentioned this before, and no one has, like, agreed with me explicitly. Because originally my theory was, like, it was just, like an animalistic thing. Yeah. Like, I thought maybe all humans are kind of like this.
Yeah, I think all humans kind of are. I kind of agree with you.
Oh, really?
I feel it's natural to not enjoy that, because it's almost like you're missing out on this thing.
Unless you're getting creepy with it.
Yeah, unless you're getting creepy with it. But then that's where, like, kinks come in, and that's something completely different. I feel if you're... Maybe if you're...
porn. We watch porn.
Yeah, that's two people getting it on. Maybe if it's happening in real life, it's sometimes really cool.
Like, what happens if you were watching, like, a live stream of two people having sex, and then you found out, you took your headphones off and heard them next door, and then you're angry?
And you just do the SpongeBob thing of headphones on. Like.
You do the SpongeBob thing where you, like, peel your eyes back, and you put tape on there.
You do the SpongeBob thing where you
Sorry, what SpongeBob thing are you talking about?
I'm literally making something up now.
What was
the SpongeBob thing. What is that? What is it? Squidward and SpongeBob. They're doing the performance, and they hate Squidward or something, and then he puts his hand out, and they all boo. Whether they put SpongeBob puts his hand out, and they all cheer. And they kind of like go back forth. Yeah, something like that with the headphones, which is fun. But yeah, dang. So that's the only difference. Yeah, because you can kind of watch it in a screen. You have that disconnect. There's something kind of overwhelming, I think, about hearing it. It's like, oh, dang, this is really happening.
Well, it is, by definition, like a very animalistic thing. Like, it's almost like a fight. Like, the response to that draws out of people is, like, animalistic. I can't think of another word for it. But, you're wound up.
Is you a cuck if you listen? Is there an element of being a cuckold if you actually listen to someone else and just stand there and don't do anything about it?
And don't get angry?
Or even just don't put headphones on. Like, are you meant to put headphones on? What as a normal person in society are you meant to do when that goes down? I think you put your headphones up a little bit louder. That's what you're meant to do. And then you can kind of hear them. When you start hearing them through the headphones, it's a very funny scene. It's a very, very funny scene.
I don't know. What is it? Yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah, like how are you meant to? Are you a cock?
I'll
Or
get
is it-
out of there. I'll get out of there.
You'd get out of there.
Yeah, yeah.
You'd go to a different route.
Yeah.
What did you actually do in that scenario? You just kind of.
I
were
just
like-
stayed there, didn't put headphones in.
And you and your girlfriend just went to sleep.
We're watching the Bob's Burgers movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't even know there was a Bob's Burgers movie.
I was exhausted. I was trying to get to sleep.
Ah, dang. And she's got Bob's Burgers on. You're hearing your next door neighbours go to Pound Town.
Yeah.
There's something kind of very cinematic about that whole scene.
Yeah, so I'm at McDonald's with eyeliner and a million appliances, and then I go home and listen to my neighbours bang through the wall while I'm watching the Bob's Burgers movie.
It's kind of beautiful. It's kind of
Yeah.
like I don't even know what it is. It's just like, it's probably like a Scott Pilgrim-y sort of thing, like very, something kind of perfect about that scenario. Because you've got like the cartoon and then you've got something real happening. It's almost like a juxtaposition of the two. There's like the fake world and then there's the realist part of the real world going on behind those walls.
Have you ever... Has it ever elicited a response out of you in the real world?
Yeah.
What did you do?
I went to Pound Town myself. Took myself out to tea.
Oh, really?
No, not even, just kind of was
Wait,
like...
you heard someone else going to Pound Town and you're like, hey, I forgot about that.
Yeah. I think it's kind of exciting. Depends on where you're at in life. Living by yourself, it's like, oh, hey, okay. I can work with this.
Oh, wait, so you're... Wait.
wait.
So you didn't have sex. You're saying you heard someone else have sex and you whacked off.
No. Maybe I
Yes,
just...
you are. That's what you're saying.
I'm not saying that.
What are you saying?
I'm not saying that. Maybe I got a bit excited.
Oh, okay.
It's like, okay, this is kind of like doing something.
And then you didn't do anything with that energy.
No, I didn't. I don't know why I'm doing this winking thing all episode. I feel very vulnerable not having a guest that I can ask these questions to. And
Yeah.
I'm falling back on me. But yeah.
Yeah.
Like it is...
Well, I missed you last week. That was crazy.
Yeah.
Not having you there. Thank you to Vichy.
That's right, yeah, there was a solo. Or not a solo, like first time we did it separately. Or you did it without me.
Yeah, thank you to Vichy for filling in. No, did miss you though.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
And how was it?
Yeah, it was good. We heard someone have sex and then...
And we all did nothing, and you were like, oh, this would be a very different show if Grim was here.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, so you heard them have sex and then you whacked off.
No. This is my first time it ever happening as well. And it's kind of like, whoa, this is kind of cool. I think the first time you hear it, and it's something that just kind of like, I never thought this would happen. I never thought this would happen. And maybe I did go into the closet and kind of have a peep in.
And go, oh, in the closet, this is where I belong. Oh, so this is 7 Minutes in Heaven or something? Is that what you're talking about?
No. This is literally just like next door neighbours, but it's in the bedroom. I can hear them clearly through the cupboard.
Yeah.
And I go to the cupboard. I'm like, is that what I think it is? And then I have a closer hear, and I'm like, oh, okay. I mean, I have a closer listen, and I'm like, oh, okay.
And you got out a stethoscope. Held it up against the wall.
How about a I don't even want. How about a stethoscope?
No!
And you put it against the wall, you're like, oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's good. That's really true.
What was, What's a good way to get away from this? No, I did,
Because I did have the idea of getting back into talking about more pressing issues as well. With the solos, I thought it could be fun to just kind of go over some current topics.
well, we've got the lag, the episode lag.
Huh? Oh, we do have the episode lag. Oh, we could probably just have assumptions about something that's going to happen in the future.
All right.
Yeah, that could be good.
All right. Yeah. What's happening at the moment?
What's going to happen in the moment? What's something big in the news? I don't even know anything big that's going on in the news. But I know that's something that I do want to probably finish up on.
I know something
touching on a few
small that's going on in the news.
What's
Karim's penis.
Okay, that's a nice one. That's a very nice one.
Pride flag. Alright, so... Yeah.
But yeah, what else is happening in the world?
Well,
What else is going on?
What were we just talking about? Having sex? Or hearing
The
sex?
stethoscope thing really got you off.
It did. Yeah.
It did. It's a real spanner in the works. In the best way possible.
Yeah. Hearing people have sex in the room next to yours really got you off.
Okay. Yeah, it did get me off. It did get me off.
Yeah.
That's
a...
You have someone like a Huey Phillips living with so many different people, getting so used to that thing.
That's a great example, yeah. Huey with his Brazilian housemate or something.
And you literally have like it's probably if you're a perv, it's a dream come true.
Have you ever been walked in on?
Probably. No, probably been close. But I know you've had a very intense story
What?
of being walked in on.
Was it?
Yeah,
What was it?
when you were younger. It was almost like a perfect porno scene or something like that.
What was it?
I think the mother came in, told you to.
No, it was my dad. So an even more perfect porno scene.
More perfect, but so, but there've been multiple ones.
What was that one? Remind me.
Something about you with a girl in a bunk bed or something.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
That one. Have we talked about that?
These are all on. We have long conversations, and they feel just like podcasts.
Yeah.
But all those real life stories we usually do have in conversations, which we may actually transfer into a different podcast another day.
What, we record all the phone calls?
Yeah, but record all the phone calls.
Nah, that'll ruin the phone calls.
That would ruin the phone calls because there's something nice about a nice phone call where you can go deep with someone.
I did have another story. Oh yeah, when I was at work last week, I drove my car and I parked on this street because there was a place that I needed to go to. So I'm on this street, I'm looking for this address, and as I'm there, I look over and I see a guy parked on the other side of the road on this quiet street. Trees, there's kind of big warehouse businesses around.
Yeah, yeah.
And he looked over at my car, and I was noticed him looking kind of thing. I looked back down at my iPad, and then saw him get out of the car, and kind of was looking around. And this is maybe a 50-year-old guy. And he came up to the car,
and he walks into the McDonald's and starts charging his phone. I don't know something.
He walks up.
Yeah.
Really slow and starts kind of looking across the road and everything. And he walked up and I wound down my window as he came up because he was clearly waiting to talk to me. I thought he was just going to say you can't park there or something.
Yeah.
But he was just wearing a office shirt and pants kind of thing.
Yeah, so it looks just like a normie, a wager.
But why is he chilling in his car like that and looking around? And he comes up and I wind down my window and he goes, are you waiting for something?
Oh, here we go. Dang. You've walked
And I
on
was
something huge.
And I was like, no.
Yeah.
And he goes, what are you kind of
Yeah, something's about to go down. He's waiting for a person.
for drugs or sex?
Oh, dang.
And I said, sir, I don't have any drugs.
And he's like, Jackson, stop acting dumb. Just hop in the car.
So he looked sus kind of thing and was like,
You're the guy from the magazines. The escort that we'll have sex with. And he, I don't even know, something.
Yeah, so...
Free escort that we'll talk about. The free gigolo.
Yeah, that guy whose number's written on every male cubicle in every pub in Sydney. He was like, I was like, no, I'm not... No, I'm confused what you're here for kind of thing. Just gave him a confused look. And he was like, oh, and kind of turned around, went back to his car and drove away.
Dang.
What's he looking for?
Where were you exactly? Let's break this one down.
Alexandria?
Yeah, pretty, Alexandria is a very, give that one a little bit of a rub there. Alexandria is a very industrial area. Very, very industrial. If you're going to have any sorts of meetings, you're probably going to have it somewhere like in Alexandria.
Yeah.
And it's pretty low key. Like, it's not
true.
like the western suburbs where people are going to kind of assume that's going to happen. I think something...
I feel like he messaged someone. It's either drugs or sex.
Yeah.
And it's got to be one of the two. From the way he was acting was so sus.
Yes.
Unless it's like some weird like PI situation. Unless it's like he was buying a gun.
What I saw on... who told me? My brother told me to go on that TaskRabbit.
Yeah.
Or whatever it is. And just like he just gets the notifications about how some of them are so funny. And I saw one of them was looking for a private investigator to see what my husband's up to. $300. And I was like, that would be great. That would be a great little gig. But in this scenario, you think like he could potentially be a private investigator?
He was seeking something.
From you.
That's what it seemed like.
You'd parked.
Well, I must have just been in the perfect spot. Like, this is just adjacent the other side of the road. There's no cars driving by or whatever. Like, it's a quiet street.
Yeah.
Just like somewhat quiet street. And that was like the only park there.
Park.
So I'm thinking I pulled into this car park on the side of the road, and he's just seen that and being like, that's the guy.
That's crazy.
So they must have messaged him and was like, oh, really handsome straight guy is coming to do something.
There's going to be a gay hipster. It's like, I know this is you. Yeah. But yeah, that's like, very true.
And it kind of stuck with me the whole day. I was like, what was that?
What was that dude up to?
Yeah.
Because what happens, he's probably... Whatever channels he's going through have kept it really vague and be like, he'll be there soon. They haven't told him what kind of car or what he's looking like. It's interesting that it's so vague. I wonder what it could be. And it's you, so he's looking for a guy that kind of looks like a hipster.
Well, I'm in my car with the window all the way up, so I'm assuming he's just seeing like a silhouette kind of pull up.
Yeah.
But I already noticed him kind of looking at the car beforehand. I pulled up, doing my thing, and then I was like, what's this guy doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, weird.
Could it be a thing of, is that a funny thing to do to people? Like, purely for your own entertainment. Like, I'm going to go up to this random car and act like I need something from them. Maybe, and I'm just going to kind of keep that in their head.
Maybe.
Because I think that whenever... I think we actually did a podcast. Wow. Last year. That's crazy. We're doing a lot of those podcasts when I was in the car.
Yeah.
And I'd pull up to parks.
Yeah.
And it's weird to pull up to a park without any reason. And it was kind of like late at night. And I would look so suspicious. And I know there would kind of just be people in parks. I feel a lot of things go down in parks.
Yeah, I think
I don't know why things go down in parks, but I know so many times I'd pull up and I'd kind of just like look around. It's almost like the idea of when like a police car's following you and then you start acting suspicious.
Yeah.
I'm acting suspicious pulling up. It's like a pretty empty car park. And then if someone's pulling up next to me, I'm giving them a look.
As if to say,
why else would I be here in this car park? What's going on here? What are you doing here?
What were you doing in this car park?
Podcasting.
What do you mean, podcasting?
I used to pull up to a park, get out my phone, and just get on Zoom and we'd record the podcast. That was last year.
Oh.
Yeah. Multiple times. And I think we had this conversation actually on the pod. I was like, is it weird that I'm just in this park and there's like a football game going on and there's like no one else there?
Yeah.
It feels really weird. It feels really strange, I think, for people to go to parks.
Yeah.
I try to avoid parks in general.
I don't mind a park.
You don't mind a park?
No.
What are you doing in a park? That's a real question.
If
you're a person doing calisthenics, even working out, like, fair enough, but it's still kind of strange.
Yeah, we were talking about it actually once we went up to... We just went and had like a couple beers and watch the sunset up on the hill at the park.
Right.
Things hipsters wouldn't do.
Yeah,
And,
yeah. What music was playing?
There was no music. I prefer to just hear like the cityscape.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Nice.
The sounds of the city, I guess you'd call it.
Nice. And who's the artist? The world, the universe,
Yeah.
Mother Nature.
Mother Nature. Yeah.
Mother Nature.
Yeah. So, well, coming back and like as you're walking through there, people could just jump out and stab you. So easy.
What are you talking about, park?
Yeah, it's like pitch black. You're walking
That's where you get
through
stabbed.
like trees
Yeah.
and these thick ass bushes.
Yeah.
Joe said it. He was like, someone could just jump out and do anything right now.
That's where the park phenomenon comes from. Is things go down in parks late at night.
Yeah.
Literally. That's where the classic idea of women being sexually assaulted always happens in dark parks. That's always the idea. You're going to like, okay, I cut through the park and then it happened.
Alright, here we go. Should they be allowed to be in the park? I know it's not ideal,
Yeah.
but you know.
But are you
that-
asking for it?
Well,
Is that what it
yeah, I guess so. And I'm not saying that's correct, but
But if you're
We have
walking
an i-
through a dark park by yourself, you're asking for it. Is
yeah,
that
because
what
I
it
wouldn't
is?
do it.
I've done it. And I also did it backwards with my pants pulled down. Folks.
Yeah.
Bam.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's terrifying. I remember I've done a lot of late night park walks. And
Yeah.
sometimes it's so absurd. It's like so horror movie-ish that it's almost funny. Have you ever had those moments where it's like, what I'm doing right now is so hilariously dangerous that it's kind of it's kind of funny. It's not even scary anymore.
Nothing comes to mind, but it's a funny idea.
Going through parks. I know even like, what is it? Because my mum's very overprotective. So I think when I go for walks late at night, not for walks, when I have to go somewhere, she's like, don't go through Hyde Park. And I'm like, I think I had to go from, like, I live in the city, I had to go to Oxford Street. Vish is going to pick up on that one. And he's going to say, oh, what are we doing on Oxford Street?
Yeah.
But there's a shortcut. And she's like, don't take the shortcut.
Right.
Whatever you do, do not take the shortcut.
Yeah.
Because there's the idea of going through the park.
You go through the shortcut and there's just a bunch of nude pictures of you that she sold.
She's just there with a booth. It's me as a child. She's like, I told you not to go through the park.
So my son's gay booth. I told you not to go to the park. Mom! So, she tells you not to go through.
Yeah, she tells me not to go through the park.
And you don't?
I don't.
You don't listen to Mummy.
Oh no, I do listen to her.
Yeah. Yeah, you got it. You got to listen.
You got to listen, Mum.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You got to listen to her.
Mummy knows best.
She does know best. She doesn't like me doing a lot of things. She doesn't like me catching the train late at night.
Yep, I feel that.
I think I was in
Feel
King's
that.
Cross finishing up something, and then I had to catch the train home, and she's like, no, you're not catching the train. She lives in a different state, and she's like, no, you're not catching the train. You have to promise me you're not going to catch a train, you're going to get an Uber.
Right.
Yeah.
Pull up to Martin Place Station, there's a big billboard.
Cute
Like,
kid,
why
huh?
did you-
What photos of him taking a bath?
Why did you even... She had to pay money to get this up there.
There's a huge photo of me just as gay. Oh, dang. But there are scary things to do in life.
Yeah, the train at night.
Train at night, walking through the park at night. There's certain things where it's like...
Alleyways.
Alleyways are a good one. I think we've done some alleyways, have we? I think have we walked down alleyways specifically? But I know there's certain alleyways you can go down and it's like, oh, this is such an alleyway. This is almost funny. I think maybe it's Melbourne that has like classic alleyways. I think we should bring that back. I think people should stop being scared of alleyways again.
Yeah.
I honestly wish we could kind of go back to a day where people got attacked in parks and attacked in alleyways.
You don't think enough people are getting attacked?
No, I don't think one person has been. All crime nowadays, especially there's a lot of crime going on in Sydney, it's all gang related, and it's so specific.
And there's so much crime on the internet. Like, I really want everyone to kind of connect with Mother Nature again.
Yeah, I want to hear there was a guy.
Lot healthier way to kind of do crime.
Yes.
We need crime in parks.
Crime in parks, crime in alleyways. You'd be like, hey, did you hear that guy got robbed in an alleyway? You'd be like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, literally, just down like a town hall. I'm like, serious?
Yeah,
Yeah, the alleyway right near where, dang, what is that silly thing called? Near like Hoyts or something like that. Yeah, he got robbed.
Because you hear about... Because it'd be like a lot more... Because that's an athletic robber.
Yes.
That's an athletic... Whereas if you got $300 lifted from your bank account...
Oh.
Somehow, that's...
Yeah. Getting scammed
By
online.
a nerd.
Yeah.
That's a nerd robber.
You hate that. It's kind of annoying. I would almost respect a dude to come up with a knife and be like, hey, give me your wallet. Imagine that. Imagine a guy being like, give me your wallet.
Yeah.
You'd kind of be
You're
like...
I don't have one. It's 2022. I'm like, well, give me your phone then. And you're like, oh,
serious? It's going to literally ruin my life. You're like, okay, yeah, you're right. Have you got anything else? You're not going to steal someone's phone.
But I do like the idea of like maybe like an like an Olympics for like old style robbery, or is it just out? Is it old and boring?
Is it? You right? What I literally realized, you do that, no one has money on them.
You need like one of those tap and go kind of things.
Oh, he just has like what $17,000 just like on a little ATM, and he's like, press it. Type your card. It's like, I've got to put it in.
What about now if you go into a store?
Just the bottom. You just got to, this is the bottom area there. Just hold it. Yeah, no, we're good. Yeah.
He's just holding the knife to them.
He puts the knife away. He puts the knife in his teeth. He's like, yeah, hold it. Ah, sorry, love. Just at the top. Let me get that for you. Yeah, it's there.
Oh, dang, what was I about to say?
Not about the Olympics.
No, not about the Olympics.
Getting robbed nowadays. No one has actual cash on them.
Oh yeah, if you go to a store and they make you pay in cash,
yeah,
they're criminals.
Yes.
Like they're doing something bad.
Completely.
Isn't that hilarious? Like you go up there and it says cash only.
I don't know how they're getting away with it. Even places we love, like Frango's now, isn't cash only. It used to be. It's harder and harder to get away with cash only places.
I went into like a cafe and I ordered. They took my order and everything. Shouted out to the person on the grill, like, bacon egg roll.
Hey, look, it's the guy from the billboards.
Yeah, they shouted out, bacon egg roll. So that he started making it.
Yeah.
Then he's like, all right, that'll be whatever, $10, thanks, mate.
Yeah.
And I like pulled my phone out and they're like, oh, it's cash only.
He's got to say that beforehand.
And I'm furious.
Yeah, Lee masturbating.
Mainly because I heard a couple having sex in the room next door.
There we go. We're getting funny.
No, but it's annoying. It's so annoying. Oh, sorry, it's cash only here, mate. There is an ATM just 20 metres down the road.
And you got to pay $2.50 to use it or something like that.
Well, beyond that, I don't carry a card around. What am I meant to put into the ATM?
Oh.
It's like, no, how about you just find a way...
Oh, dang, you're more in the future than I am, because I'm still a card person.
It's better. You got to have cash sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't use my phone to pay. There are some people out there that are like, oh, I don't need a wallet really at all. I have my driver's license. Actually, no, you don't even need your driver's license.
Yeah, it's in your phone.
Yeah, it's in your phone as well. HCF, everything, like...
Yeah, I don't carry a wallet.
What could you possibly need in your wallet nowadays? I've got my Nando's and my Gosman Y Gomez card.
Condom, but you need to be having sex for that.
You also need to be living in 2001.
Yeah, true.
Dang.
I'm so glad STDs aren't a thing anymore. They went the way of the what do you call it? Environmental.
Oh yeah, it was the global warming, isn't it?
Global warming.
They were that was
rid of
also thing.
STIs.
Yeah. Because they don't talk about it anymore. But yeah, I do like the idea of holding someone up. I think you would have to go for old people.
Do you remember in the past? I feel like condoms were everywhere.
Yes.
Like every block, every corner of every block, there'll just be a condom wrapper, and then you walk a little bit more, and then just be a condom on the ground.
That's true. And it was, I think maybe you were looking out for it. It was kind of like being poor, like you're kind of looking out for it more. It's like as a kid, you're looking out for dollars, you're looking out for condom wrappers as a young kid, because it's the funniest thing on earth. It's like, dude,
Yeah.
oh, look.
You see the condom on the ground.
Yeah.
I'm like, if I was here 5 hours earlier, I would have been furious. But it was crazy, like, what? Because they're so fascinating to kids, I think.
Yeah, they are so fascinating. It's the funniest.
I know
and
every
it's
kid
talked
that I
about all
see
the time.
is fascinated when I show them. I don't know.
What about, is it illegal to show a kid a box of condoms?
Well, if it is, lock me up, officer.
Well, if it is, then guilty. Well, if it is, then hey! Hey!
Yeah, I remember kind of, you'd get like a talking to at school every now and then about safe sex or something, and
Yeah.
you'd grab like a fistful of condoms and just
Dang,
be
I don't
flinging them
remember
to
that.
each other.
I never remember getting them as at school.
They
you
can
get
hand
them?
them out to virgins.
You couldn't get a man pregnant. They're like, you're not going to need these. You don't have anything to worry about.
I remember me and my friend, first time we got condoms, we went and
What do you mean got them? Oh, you got them at a store. You didn't
purchased
get them. You didn't get them handed out to you.
we did at school. Yeah, we got them handed out at like various times.
Oh, it's like, oh, Jackson, you should be fine. We only have extra small left. So
No,
you should
me-
be fine.
me and my friend went to the store to like buy like a 12-pack. We were gonna go halves in.
Yeah.
And then it turned out that you can't
It
get a
was-
man pregnant anyway, so we didn't really need them.
So we go to the store and he's like, condoms, 12-pack. Yeah, buddy, this is going to be cash only.
Yeah. That was funny. I remember same guy went halves in my first pack of cigarettes.
Cigarettes. I don't know, that's not funny anymore.
We went halvesies a lot.
Dang.
That's what you had to do as a kid. You wanted something cool, you had to go halvesies.
And you go halvesies. It's genius. It's really genius. I used to do it halvesies for like chocolate milks. Like the really nice chocolate milks.
Yeah.
And I think, what was it? If you were a person who enjoyed having the first half, you were probably in luck because you didn't have to touch their mouth.
Did you like having the first or last
I
half?
liked having the first.
Because you didn't want to touch them.
I'm not going to touch people's mouths.
Yeah.
There were the kids that were, do you know the kids that were so fine with the sharing?
Yeah.
And would be like, because I remember in high school there were kids that were almost like, you gotta share.
What about if a girl gives you like a drink from her drink bottle? Like if your
Oh
friend
my
gives it to you
gosh.
and you hold it up here, like you gotta pour it in your mouth
Yeah.
like that.
And a girl,
You
you,
you drink out of your penis.
There's something funny about, girls sharing anything with you.
You hold the bottle and insert 2 fingers in there.
You put in a sponge and a rubber glove and some Hellman's mayonnaise. There is something so funny about sharing a girl wanting to share something with you. It's crazy
Yeah.
as a kid.
Yeah, I've got some water.
Mm,
Yeah, can I have some?
yeah, it's good.
I'm thirsty.
There's something really nice about it because it usually smells good. Whatever you are taking part in the sharing, it's going to smell nice compared to the guy. Because there was always a kid that would want to like, hey, want a sip of my chocolate milk. Chocolate milk was a really big thing when I was in early high school.
We had a guy, you could just tell him to grab something for you and he'd grab it for you from Woolies.
Dang.
Just,
Oh, would he
excuse me, he'd just swipe everything you wanted.
Oh,
Which is
dang,
pretty crazy.
that's nice.
I didn't really partake. I felt rude. Oh, I felt bad. Like, I think he was doing it as a way to win friends. And I was like, I'm not being your friend.
Or is he was he a kleptomaniac?
Bit of both, yeah.
Because that's the thing. It's like, hey, please give me something. I need just anything to steal.
You imagine working at like Woolies or Coles or something, how riddled with anxiety you'd be before 8:30 or 9 o'clock comes for half an hour and there's a million school kids in
Oh
there
my gosh.
just with their backpacks.
Because what happens, I think it probably happens in every school, but there's a phase Usually there's a wave of racking.
Did you ever rack anything?
I never did. But there
I
was
don't think
like...
I did either.
There was a period of time when I was probably in year 7, late year 7, where racking was the thing to do.
Yeah.
The thing. Like it was like, it was the coolest thing you could possibly do.
Yeah.
Kids would all be like, oh yeah, we're going to go rack.
Yeah, true.
Like it's...
I don't think it was ever cool at my school.
Never cool at your school. I don't know. It was the coolest thing on earth.
Not
And kids
cool.
would kind of show off their stuff. Even if it was like a packet of Mentos. Be like, yeah, look at this. Do you know what I mean?
That's your penis. In a girl's drink bottle. There's a photo of you in the bar.
Yeah, racked it from his mum. She's selling it in Hyde Park.
There we go.
Dude, you're just going to watch. It's cash only, so there's an ATM nearby. But there's going to be a guy there who says, I don't even know, I couldn't put it all together.
You don't need to.
You don't need to. We kind of know
You
what
did
it's
enough.
going. I did enough. I've done enough there. Did you ever rack?
Never racked, unless it was like... I definitely have in my life, but not
Not in a cool way.
in a cool for
In
school
a desperate way, like, Jackson, we're pretty low on food tonight. Can you just get us some...
Condoms.
Because we can't have any more kids. We can barely support you guys.
It would be... No, it'd be like I was getting lunch or something, and I get like maybe like a bacon egg roll, like a little packet of chips.
Yeah.
Maybe like a bottle of water or something like that. And I might like not scan every item, just take one.
Oh, smart.
But that's because I was literally like school money.
Yeah.
Like I was working a job when I was like 16 and making like $8 an hour.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy to think about?
Yeah, so you
$8
kind
an
of...
hour.
Was it a lot back then?
No.
It wasn't.
I mean, you didn't have as many expenses, but still it's going to buy the same amount of food as it would now.
$8 an hour. And that was...
I was like, if I can like cut my costs here for like 8 weeks or something, I might be able to get a photo of Kareem in the bar. We'll go on that excursion up to Hyde Park. It's such a weird bit. I like it.
I really enjoy it. I really enjoy the bit. I enjoy the bit a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was thinking about racking. Oh yeah, that's right. I've got a really nice scam. I think I may have talked about it on the podcast. The banana scam.
Yeah, what is
At
it?
Woolworths, where you're weighing your bananas. You just kind of put the heads of the bananas right at the end of the scale. Like you've got the square here. You put it right in the bottom corner of the heads, so everything's kind of like hanging off. So it's only really weighing the head.
You know what's... If there's like a problem with how it was weighed,
Yeah.
it takes a photo of it. There's a little camera.
Noticed that lately.
And then they'll come around and check the photo.
Yes.
Wouldn't it be great if you were... if you just sat your penis and balls on there.
And then it's just a photo of Kareem in the bar.
You just put your penis and balls on there, and then put it under put it as like a watermelon, like something that should weigh so much more. So then they have to come home. You're like, oh yeah, just try to scan this watermelon. And they're like, where's the watermelon? And they see that photo.
There's something kind of like, what is it? There's something fetishy and hilarious about exposing yourself to people
Yeah.
in that sort of way.
Oh yeah, 100%.
There's something very funny, like that real. Yeah, the photo the photo of you young in the bath is kind of like a crazy period of time. It's kind of a crazy period of time.
You know what would be even better? Like, if you were walking along with like some documents and dropped a photo of you in the bar, and you're like, oh no one was meant to see that, but your penis has been like photoshopped and enlarged. So you've clearly put time in.
Oh my gosh, that would be funny. Yeah, you go to like what is it? Have you ever been to like a friend's house or something like that growing up? And there are the naked photos of the kids on the fridge.
Yeah, every 2 seconds you go back like, I think I need more ice. It is strange.
Is that ice gone?
Why is the front of our refrigerator covered in semen? It is a funny thing going to someone's house and seeing a nude picture of them as a kid.
Yeah.
It's just nude pictures of kids and then just a nude picture of the dad.
There would be families like that. Because what happens with the nude photos of the kids? You'd have like the photo of the dad with the kids in the bath. What about the dad that's kind of worked up as semi for that photo? Is that child abuse? If you've worked up as semi because you know that your wife is going to take a photo of you and your son or your daughter in the bath.
Yeah.
And like, because what happens? You've got
Well,
the bath.
you're not naked in the photo.
No, you are naked in the photo.
No one is naked in that photo.
They are. This is the thing. We're talking about the bath time photo. Wild things go on in this realm, in this universe of the bath photo. Wild things. Because number one, it's very similar to the, what is it? The kid at the beach. Kids are going to be at the beach naked. Kids are going to be in the bath naked.
They are. Well, surf's up. Well, in that case.
Well, in that case, Cowabunga, dude. Well, in that case, no, I don't know any surf. I don't know any more surf phrases. We'll just call it Lane Beachley.
Sorry, what you were saying?
Oh yeah, you just have this area of, what is it? This kind of grey area, which happens in the beach photos of kids and bath photos of kids, where if they're naked when the photo is taken, it happens, and we're going to throw it on the fridge anyway. And it's like, okay, well, hopefully the bubbles cover. If not, we're fine. We're going to still see this photo. It's a very weird area.
Yeah, but you're not having... No dad is having a naked bath with their kid.
They do.
Shower, yeah.
I think there's a naked bath with the kid.
It's too stagnant.
Really?
Yeah. Shower is like TikTok. Like, it's just like... It feels like it just keeps going.
Yeah.
And then... That's fine. It just keeps on moving. Whereas the bath is like Instagram. Like, it's just kind of there.
I was going to say, what is it? I think the Big J Okerson bit about the kid who's too old to be having, or he's having too old to have a shower with his dad.
Yeah.
So you've had like the kid having coffee breath. So funny.
Penis hitting him with a stubble or something.
Yeah. There's something really funny to that bit, and I can't remember what it is, but it's something. Yeah, it's something like that.
We could probably rap here, baby boy.
I know we could almost rap because we're getting into some dangerous territory. But what I did,
some funny territory, but
we're in some funny territory. We're getting a little bit silly, a little bit loosey goosey.
yeah.
I did want to see if there were any sort of topics that were going on in the world that we could touch on. I want to almost see if we can.
No, I'm happy to get into some topics if you want to.
Happy to get into, or even just kind of like one topic. I thought could be a new little way to end the episode.
Yeah.
Just getting our thoughts on something that's happening right now. Being a bit of a news show.
Yeah, alright. What's the topic?
My phone's actually there recording us, so I can't look it up.
Oh, well.
Oh, well. Guess we're not going to be doing that then. Guess we're not going to be doing that.
What's a news story?
Yeah. Let's have a quick look. Because I had this suggestion. Oh, here's that handsome guy.
It was a picture of Kroom in the bathtub.
And,
Alright, we're just getting the laptop up. Typing in, closing a tab called gay porn.
I'm not doing that. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, here we go. This is the stuff we're looking for.
Alright, what's the
okay.
story?
What is that? Oh no, YP from 1-4 was giving a story about being released from jail. That's something. That's definitely something.
Yeah, tell us about that one.
I don't know. He's just talking about... Oh, here we go. Okay. This is going to be our topic of the week. It's going to be YP from 1-4. Being on the cover of Men's Health.
Why did he go to jail?
What happened? Since he's been freed, he's released a new single and been on the cover of Men's Health. He's turned over a new leaf. In the past, has been filmed in bed with a well-known Gold Coast bikies ex-partner.
Filmed in bed with?
Oh, dang, there's a whole thing. What? Oh, dang, that guy looks terrifying. So apparently YP from 1-4 was in bed with this woman and this guy with face tattoos, and he has a $sign on his head.
Yeah, that's a terrifying looking guy.
That is very terrifying.
So, what's the story?
I think the news is just trying to like stir up some tea. It's a pretty good drama site. I mean, a pretty good drama event here. They're just going into it. Okay, so here we go. So she's in an Instagram story. They're lying down in a dark room. 21 Questions is playing.
Alright, here's the angle.
Yeah.
Is it a good idea...
Oh, there he is. Dang.
Is it a good idea to date a bikey kind of dude like that? Because you're...
A bikey's ex. And this is also someone who's a high profile thing. She's doing this to kind of get back at her ex. And it's like, hey, I'm going to get back at my ex by dating this rapper who's kind of in the media. It's not just some random dude. This is someone who's pretty, like, out there.
I think... Well, to be fair, it's probably, like... If you're attracted to that, it's probably just like a personality type.
Is it like a messiness?
Yeah, I'm attracted to the danger of this and everything.
Okay.
I think something like that, maybe.
Something about 1-4. His penis is 4 inches.
He has one of them.
That's why their group got their name. They all have 4-inch penises. We all have one of them. There's something funny there. There's definitely something funny there. So she's attracted.
I have one photo of Grim in the bar. And I've printed it out 4 times.
Yeah, so she's in bed with him, making that public on Instagram. What would you do in that scenario?
If I was...
If you're with this woman and she gets the phone out. You finish going to Pound Town. She gets the phone out and starts wanting to take some selfies in bed.
I say, hey babe, it ain't like that. It ain't like that.
Okay, that's how you stop it.
What would you do? What would you do?
What do you do in that situation?
Is it clout for him? Is she famous? She might be like Instagram famous.
Yeah, I guess is it like a basic PR move? Like he's going to get more attention for doing this.
PR move. What does that mean? Penis reduction move. What's that? Anytime you watch a video of an attractive woman.
What about going to get a penis reduction and then just put on?
No, I've got to get a penis reduction. It's too big.
Here we go. Here's some lesbian porn. It's disgusting.
Ooh!
Oh, so he's going out to get sugar.
Dang. She's going to get herself a slice of sugar.
Look on Instagram. She's with YP.
Yeah, let's wrap.
We're going to wrap there.
Let's call it a day, yeah.
Call it a day.
Alright, sign out from the Terry Crews of Sydney and South Coast Post Show.
Ooh!
Come back, Sausage Boys next week. We'll have a guest.
Yeah.
Probably be in the usual setup and
yeah, we may actually even be in bed with YP from 1-4.
Alright. Peace.
Anyway, peace.
Blah, 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 blah.